Hello, I'm Brother Todd, the Director of New Membership for the Marist Brothers in the United States. Look at that. Hello? Yeah, I know. Okay, I got it. I think. Okay. All right, and with your spirit. Sorry about that. He just wanted to remind me that everyone has a vocation. And then he asked me to help each of you to find your vocation. Does he have any idea how many of you there are? There's over 10,000 students in all of the schools in the United States where the Marist Brothers teach. And there's only one of me. I need some help. Where's your teacher? Oh. Hey, what do you think? Can you help me out? Great, thanks. Okay, before I put you on the spot in front of the class and ask you any questions, let's define what we're going to be talking about. Vocations. What I need you to help your students to understand is that everyone's vocation is a unique, individual invitation from God. It's an invitation for each person, you and your students, to use the many gifts and talents that He gave them. It's important to understand that everyone's vocation is unique to them. It's much more complex than just our job or our career. It affects all the different aspects of our daily lives. And in fact, we'll all have multiple vocations during our lifetime. So what I'm going to ask of you today isn't to tell the class your whole story. Just simply explain where you're at right now with figuring out your vocation. Don't worry, there aren't really any right or wrong answers. Just be honest with your class so that you and the other teachers in your school can provide some insights and some examples to your students to help them to figure out their vocation. All right, so let's get started. First, can you tell us about what attracted you to the subject of this class? Thanks. Now, could you explain to your class why you decided to teach? All right. Now, the question all your students are asking, why are you teaching my class? Meaning, why are you teaching in this particular Marist Brothers Catholic school? So, you've told us about what attracted you to your subject, why you decided to teach, and how you wound up teaching here. But it's important to realize that vocation is not just about what you do. It's about who you are. So can you tell us a bit about the other aspects of your vocation? Maybe about the roles that you play within your family, with your friends, or with different communities that you might belong to. One of the wonderful things about vocations is we don't necessarily know where it's going to lead us. It's about listening to where God is calling you. So, my final question is, can you identify some examples or some moments in your life where the Holy Spirit was guiding your story? Maybe a time when something that happened in your life seemed like it had to be more than a coincidence. Or a time when a decision that you made about how you were going to live your life just really felt right. Well, there you have it. The hardest bits of figuring out your vocation are just paying attention. Praying, reflecting on the events of your life, and being aware of how God works through other people. Your conscience really is your guide. But you can't rationalize wrong decisions. And ultimately, you have to say yes to what God is presenting or inviting you to. Well, thanks for listening, and thanks to your teacher for playing along. Your teacher said yes when I asked for some help. What are you going to do when God calls you to do something to change the world?